Hi everyone, welcome to this reading. So the energy that I'm picking up today is very changeable. So the first card that's coming out is this one. So dragonflies signify change, and it's a beautiful change. Yes, it might be difficult. Change is always difficult. We don't like it. Our 3D versions of ourselves in the collective never like change. Especially when it comes unexpectedly. This card says truth transcends illusion. So what it's really talking about is the truth will always come out because we are living in an illusion, in a simulation, if you like. So in the media and other sources of information, we are rarely told the truth. So we know the truth deep within ourselves, deeply rooted. But what we have to do is allow the change to flow. And this is what this card is talking about. Allow that change to happen. Set some boundaries for ourselves. It's okay to say no. No is a complete sentence. That's it. If there's something you don't want to do or somewhere you don't want to go, you don't have to. And you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. This card also says to me, because the dragonfly is blue, it's talking about the throat chakra, how we need to start nurturing our own voices in order to speak our truth. Speak our truth. For in doing so, we will never be led astray. I'm hearing we will never go wrong. The next card we have is this one, Wolf Spirit. And it says, turn knowledge into wisdom. So what we learn from this change, what we learn from these times of uncertainty, turn all that, what we have learned, into wisdom so that we can pass that on to the generations that are coming. We must not fear change. We must not fear the illusion, because the truth will come out eventually. When we look at ourselves in the mirror, therefore the rest of the collective is reflected back to us. Everybody else is a true reflection of ourselves. Scarab beetle, magic works through you. Well, it truly does. We are all magic. We are magical spiritual beings, just having an extremely brief human experience, no matter how difficult that is. And yes, it gets pretty bad at times. I think that lots of people are struggling at the moment with the changes, but go with the flow. Change. Don't try and fight the turmoil. Flow. If a shark, which is a beautiful predator, if a shark is under the ocean and a storm rages ahead, what does it do? It doesn't try and fight the current. It goes with it. It flows with it. That's what we're being asked to do at this time. Navigate through the storms of life and flow. And here we have life is speeding up with Antelope Spirit. Yes, it might be speeding up, but let's try and take a moment to slow down. I have, opposite my office building, I have a day nursery for children. And I was watching them the other day, and like the drop-offs and whatnot at kind of 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30. And what do? We're dragging our children around. So I was watching a couple of them, and they were being dropped off by parents and or guardians, whoever, but literally they're taken out of the car, they're put in the car park on their 2 feet, and some of them were so small, they were quite wobbly, bless them. But literally that's it, hold the parent's hand and off we go, and the child is practically running to try and keep up with the parents' pace. There was one little girl, they have outside the nursery there's a car park, then there's like a road, but they've got like a grassy verge where they've got bird feeders, and they've got which I think probably the children have painted, like rocks, and they're all different colours, and they've probably got messages on them. I haven't been up to have a look. I was like looking down on them, but a couple of the children were really attracted to these rocks, and the parents were like, no, not having any of it. And I thought that was such a shame. You know, I understand the fact that everybody's in a rush, but what does it matter if you're 5 minutes late for your job that really doesn't care about you? Can we all take time just to slow down a little bit? Yes, this card tells us life is speeding up. So that's a message to the collective. If life speeds up, we need to slow down. We have a choice every single day of our lives. We have a choice to stop and look at those coloured rocks with your child and interact with your child just for 5 minutes, because that's a beautiful thing, and that will stay with that child probably forever. We are also consumed in, we have to be here 10 minutes ago, we have to have more, we have to own more, we have to look better. You know, we always have to keep up with the Joneses and beyond. Why? Let's just ask ourselves, why are we doing this? You know, we're all on social media, and it's all telling us, you know, you have to buy this for Christmas and you have to do this for Valentine's Day. No, you don't. Let us slow down and stop. Just come back into ourselves, because when we do that, truth transcends illusion, and the truth will come out. So let's see what else is going on. Can't make this stuff up. So this card says Memories of Atlantis, and it says spiritual acceleration, progress and technology. What were we just talking about? Progress, technology. So this is coming from a place where the collective, we all want more, as I've just been talking about. We all want it now. We want it yesterday, last week. Bigger, better, bolder. But is it really better if it's bigger and faster? You know, this card is saying to me the wonders of the universe are all within us. We are manifesting a world where we absolutely cannot keep up with. We have gone from, particularly with technology, this rising wave of technology that is just fighting against each other. It used to be, take cell phones for example, it used to be where you would, you know, see them every so often, every couple of years, every 3 years, you know, you would get like the next version, the next best thing. Now they're coming out every year. Now it seems like every 6 months we seem to be getting new and updated versions of everything. It's taking us away from what really matters and what is truth. Let's try and find out a little bit more and see what else is going on. Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. So with the technology and the productivity and the bigger, faster, better culture that we seem to be living in, what we can do is take our own power back. As I said at the beginning, we need to set clear boundaries, and it's okay to say no, no more. We've had enough. The governments of our world, I'm absolutely not going to get into politics here, but remember that the governments of the world work for us, not the other way around. So our own power is at the absolute core of our being. We absolutely know what is right and what is wrong, but we have to remember that we're on this planet to learn, to experience, and to love, essentially. And what is it that we need to learn? Unconditional love, usually. Let's have a look. Let's see what else we've got. I'm being drawn to say that more of us need to get out in nature, get away from the phones and the technology for a while, because it really is having an effect on us. Let's see where else this is going. Mary Magdalene, sacred vessel. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. So what Mary Magdalene is coming in to say to us really is love is the answer to any question. Our true purpose on this earth is to love and to learn and to experience. Try and stay a bit more grounded. You can see she's wearing red here. This is very, very beautiful, changeable energy we've got going on. Yes, it's difficult. The days might seem dark. There's a lot going on, particularly in our night skies, or so be it in the daytime as well. Spiritual awakening, interconnectedness, understanding the inner workings. There we go. This is Mahavatar Babaji. Please, I hope I pronounced that correctly. If not, forgive me. Okay, so what I'm hearing is we can look back on teachings of the past. These are sacred teachings, and we can learn if we harness the power that they surrounded us with. Okay, I'm hearing that if we look at Stonehenge, for example, has great power, but there are many, particularly in the UK where I live, stone circles that are kind of shoved aside, missed, forgotten about. Avebury in Wiltshire is absolutely stunning. The energy there is beautiful. The rollright stones near Chipping Norton, where I'm from, in the Cotswolds, absolutely beautiful. And there's a legend there with a witch and some knights. If you're interested, you can go and look it up. It's very famous. what she's saying to me here, take these sacred teachings and become your own vessel of knowledge, of power. Harness this power for good, for love, for peace. For in this time, we shall see what is right. Anything else? Where else do I want to go? Here. What do you seek? The tiger brings us strength. I'm drawn to the blue again, the blue symbol, throat chakra. Let's speak up. For our own sake, stand up for the truth. Stand up for what it is, for what is right. Stand up for what is wrong as well. Speak out. Speak thy truth. People will listen. More blue. Weave your reality. We are all conscious creators. Therefore, as I was talking about reflections, our reality is a reflection of ourselves. Everyone we meet is a reflection of ourselves because we are all one. We are all interconnected in the web of life. I was shown once in a meditation that I left the planet and I was in a space above the earth, so outer space for want of a better explanation, and it was like I was shown a giant web and I was part of this web, and so was everybody else and everything else. I'm talking about animals and nature. We are all connected. We are one. Let's see what else we have. Expand your universe. So if you want to see more love, more truth, more happiness, expand your awareness. Put your crown back on, for it was believed in ancient times we are all sovereign, and we are. We have just forgotten. Be the change you wish to see in the world, I'm hearing. Be a curious creature. Be curious like those children I was talking about. One little girl in particular who was looking at those coloured rocks, she was curious. She wanted to know what they were. Even if she'd probably painted one of them herself, she was interested in them all. There was not one rock that was singled out. We've lost our innocence and our curiosity and our wonder at the world. So let's take it back a step and start seeing the world through the child's eyes, because that is a beautiful thing. Yeah, let's go back over here. Okay, we have 2 cards that have come out. Okay, more talking about the old ways. So we have Hathor light codes, and we also have Orion activation. Light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. What was I talking about? Take back your power. We need to take back our power. And this one, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. So that really stands out to me with this card of change. Blue again. Throat chakra. Speak your truth. If you don't like something, or you're not happy with the way something is going, change it. We are not forced to do anything or say anything. I'm hearing that each of our lives is a story, and we can always write a new chapter. And when we do that, beautiful things happen. Let's look at this one. Oops. We have some very high star beings with us, making me very hot. So I apologise if I'm sweating. Let's go over here. Cat spirit, claim your independence. And also we have Pull the Venetian here as well. We are all independent beings. We need to step away from the matrix for a while and reclaim our power. This cat has got like a blue crystal over its third eye. Just like my crystal there. Paul the Venetian is saying this is your opportunity to shine. Don't dull your light to fit in with everybody else. Don't dull your light because it might be too bright for somebody else. If you feel like you're alone and nobody understands you, you're not with the right people. They might have been right 6 months ago, 10 years ago, 25 years ago, but we are all moving and evolving, the same as the universe. It never ever stands still. It's always changing, always moving, always evolving, and that's what we should be doing. It's impossible to stay in the same place throughout our entire lives. It's just impossible. Wonderful energy. We have Green Tara. She's bringing in healing for the collective for us, which is beautiful. If you feel like you're struggling, you can always ask the archangels for help. Archangel Raphael is a beautiful being that helps me with my healing, and he can also help you as well. All you have to do is ask. We have an immense amount of spiritual helpers, teachers, guides, angels, galactic family, all trying to help us. They are all in the wings. But they can't step in and take over our lives until we ask for help. So don't be afraid to ask for help. If you don't know how to do it, or you don't know how to talk to your own spiritual team, which everybody on this planet and other planets and infinite amount of everybody has a spiritual team. And if you don't know how to do it, just start by saying hello. That's how most conversations start, isn't it? When we realise that we're never alone, life doesn't seem quite so difficult. But they are always here, but we have to ask them, we have to give our permission to help. And they really do. They really, really, truly help. I've had so much evidence over the years, even with asking for things like a parking space or green lights, green traffic lights if I'm late for a really important appointment or whatever. Even though it doesn't matter in the scheme of things, you still can ask for that and they will do it. They will, because they are ready to serve us with love and with truth. And it's all unconditional. It's all unconditional. Okay, my loves, I think that's everything I've got for us today. That was felt quite a deep reading. I feel like I want to go further with that, but not today. I would like to thank the Spirit Fam for being here with me and to helping me relay these messages of love and of truth and of hope to you. And I'd like to thank you for your time and for spending this time with me. Take care, and I'll see you soon.